let's celebrate freedom together and commemorate the journey that led towards justice and equality. Now, today I'm going to speak about what Juneteenth celebrates, the giving brief history about what led up to it, and demonstrate how it became a progressive event for African Americans to express their cultures and traditions without being prosecuted. Now, I'd say I'm very credible to speak on this topic as I've done considerable research on this and have a deep interest in Juneteenth's significance. Now, to begin with, according to the National Park Service and the National Museum of African American Culture, um, Juneteenth is a federal holiday that stands to remember June 19th of 1865, in which it abolished slavery on all states and became known as the second independence of our country. Now, it began when Union General Gordon Granger, along with his Union troops, traveled all the way to Galveston, Texas, and proclaimed freedom on all slaves. Now, this announcement came 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, in which it already issued the freedom of slaves, though due to the ongoing civil war between the Confederates, there was a slow spread of information that made things difficult. And now this is very significant because after the freedom of the enslaved people, it was a chance for them to reunite with their families, and it gave them a chance to form communities and create safe environments for themselves in which they could spread their culture, spread their love. Now, this is a very important holiday also because it stands to remember the nation's systemic racism, its systemic injustices, inequalities in all its forms, and it helps us remember to do better and to carry the legacy of the people that came before us. It stands to help us remember the horrors, the terrors, and the resilience of the people. Now, according to the New York Times, some of the early celebrations of this country, it was family gatherings, it was their food, their music, and now this is some other things where they did pilgrimages to Galveston, Texas, as a sort of reenactment, as a great movement that started it. Now, although the historic moment ended in 1865, it is very important that we keep it as an ongoing movement to keep providing equality, because as we know, inequality, racism is everywhere and it's systemic. Now, to conclude my presentation, I would say it's very important to remember this holiday and to always keep it in mind as it celebrates our freedom. It celebrates what we take for granted. And it keeps us remembering of the harsh buildup of our nation. It started rough. Enslavement. It was unequal, and so we should all feel inspired to do better and continue forth the legacy of our predecessors, and to prevent going back. We need to keep things equal and have justice for all.